Hello guys, now I'm going to explain about AWS auto scaling. So what is AWS auto scaling? AWS auto scaling is cloud service by resource management to ensure cost effectiveness maintenance of servers while meeting users requirements. It prevents application from running inefficient by automated resources allocation and deallocation during the peak and low periods of demand. Doing so assists companies in the managing resources expenditures in more effective manners while overcoming the issue relating under the overprovisioning. How it works. AWS auto-scaling keeps track of applicants' performance and automatically changes the number of Amazon EC2 instance. Aurora replies DynamoDB, read-write capacities, ECS tasks, and several other resources scaling action are made possible by using policies, schedule, and real-time metrics. As an example, during the we observe that certain reaction resource from the third-party vendor offer availability of use AWS service like Amazon service. A resource from any third-party vendor offers a ability of use AWS service like Amazon API Gateway, ECS to ECS, Lambda, and external service such as HTTPS. When it comes to the advantages of auto scaling is one of the most important features of cloud computing, which is effectively manages the resources according to the demand. It allows the user to manage cost more effective, keep service running, and have better flexibility overall cost efficiency of the AWS auto scaling. Cost efficiency of autoscaling optimizes cost by active managing resources, thus avoiding unneeded expenditure, unlike traditional methods where resources are always over provisioned for peak loads. In auto, resources are allocated only when there is an increase in demand, such as major guarantee that the organized no longer have to pay everything no matter how much it enables utilizers result in having to shell out much less, greater demandability. So autoscaling makes sure that during high traffic period, resources can be added automatically to prevent slowdown or outage. Thus, increasing the availability, users will have more availability expenditure and reliable experience with the system when application can run smoothly later on. Autoscaling will decrease the ensure effective use resources and decrease the operation waste. Enhanced resource allocation. Autoscaling is able to handle unknown workloads without requiring any human efforts. This is very useful to every businessman with the different traffic levels at different times like e-commerce website, financial and streaming simplification and infrastructures and letting it IT team focus on the using the resources instead of managing them in a major benefits. So it's coming to how auto scaling works. We know that auto scaling works is associated with the cloud computing that proactively modifies resources according to their demand. It constantly tracks system efficiency, identify the changes within the work plan, and makes certain resources are put to idea. This process can be broken down into the monitor auto scaling, keep tracking the most crucial performance indicators such as CPU utilization, memory, and traffic related. It recognizes certain trends and figures out when few resources need to be modified. And second thing is scaling plans. Malveral ML based policies sets up the monitor data. By these plans to ensure sustainability system should be scaled up. And third party of the that one is scaling action. Resources are either allocated or deployed automatically when the decision is taken. This guarantee application stability and cost efficiency while ensuring the reactivity to demand changes. This is easier to understand through a flowchart demonstrate how auto-scale superiors all cloud services guarantee great performance at low cost. Now it's planning to scaling. Auto-scaling is help to ensure your system adds more resources automatically as per demand. Here, the main scaling plans simply scaling. This plan employs a threshold approach, set limits for the both the addition or of instance and their removal. For example, if CPU usage is over 70%, a new instance is launched. Step scaling. Now it's second step. Step scaling. This is planned to into account multiple sequential steps instead of just single instance at the time. In the figure, instance at the time the figure increments the capacity is added or removed. For example, if CPU usage is over 70%, a new instance is launched. The third one is target tracking scaling. This plan is continuous and make real-time adjustments on the go. More so, this strategy builds a scaling policy. This strategy uses a quantitative measurement throughout a certain period of time and its control measurement. Instead of simply continuous measuring, all the scaling policies have their benefits and consider all the scaling criteria step into the business goals leads to perfect fitting the scaling policy. If the scaling is efficiency integrated into the system, expensive can be drastically reduced while system reliability and performance greatly improves. Now it's time to CloudWatch. CloudWatch matrix is nothing but Amazon CloudWatch is reverse monitoring service that gather the monitor performance data for AWS service. It is important for auto scaling to keep application responsive, cost effective. Autoscale is based on the CloudWatch matrices like CPU usage and latency and request volume to the make scaling decision. CloudWatch also offer customizable alarms like which supports proactive resources management. Through thresholds and alert triggers, organizers are able to optimize performance and availability real-time visualizations of data through CloudWatch dashboard. Also assist team analyzing trend, optimizing the scale policies. Now it's alarm threshold. Auto scaling is uses alarm threshold to identify to initiate scale operation. Threshold consists of an upper threshold and lower threshold, both which are defined using pre-configured performance matrices like CPU utilization, memory usage, and network traffic. Upper threshold when the metric crosses the threshold, extra resources like a new instance are provided to message increased workload, avoid the system overload. Over lower threshold. When the metric drops below the threshold, superplus resources are implemented matrices and max maximizes efficiency and save the cost. Now it's time to come into the auto scaling group. Auto scaling group is nothing but our important feature of cloud computing that facilitate that automate management of group of instance that scale automatically up or down depending on demand. This helps ensure applications have performance during the peak traffic while keep cost in the check avoid by avoiding the wastage during the low usage. ASG function by specifying minimum and maximum desired number of instances. When there is increased demand, more instances are automatically started, and when there is reduced demand, unwanted instances are shut down. They work with the load balancer to evenly descriptive traffic and ensure application availability. Now, launching configuration. Launching configuration serve as templates for launching new resources in the auto scaling, such as Amazon Mission Image, which is called AMI. Instance type, key paste, security groups, and block storage mapping. A launch is configuration cannot be changed after its creation. A new one should be created to include updates. These configurations keep newly launched instance in the sync with the sending, so scaling operation is seamless and the compliant auto scaling policy dynamically. AWS now suggests using launch templates instead because they are provide more flexibility, such as versioning and complex configuration. Lifestyle hooks. So lifestyle hooks is auto scaling allows you to control what happens when instances are launched or terminated. This hooks provides an opportunity to execute custom actions such as configuration software and update database or notifying the monitor systems before an instance becomes active or after its marked termination. The flowchart usually represents the lifestyle events, ensuring smooth automation and efficient resource management with an auto-scaling group, monitoring and troubleshooting. So its term last term. Good monitoring and troubleshooting are essential for ensuring the performance and reliability of auto scaling. Amazon CloudWatch assists in monitor important metrics such as CPU usage, memory consumption, and request rates, where the users can alarms for anomalies like AWS Cloud Thumbnails captures the API activity with the extension logs for security audit and debugging. With the CloudWatch and AutoTrail integrate, with the CloudWatch and AutoTrail integrated, organizers can automatically detect the programs, improve resources efficiency, and achieve hassle-free application performance. As an example, CloudWatch alarms can initiate auto scaling upon the crossing the defined threshold, whereas CloudTrail logs assist in the identifying unusual behavior. These capabilities improve the system's insights, reduce the downtime, and optimize our overall operational performance. Using them, provide a stable self-recovery infrastructure for cloud application. For further updates, for further information, do subscribe and follow us on Instagram. Mr. Sudhir Danda.